It wasn't just gold prices that took a hit 2 weeks ago. We've also seen platinum and palladium come off. And here to talk to us about it today and what we might be expecting in the future is Will Rhind of ETF Securities US. Will, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you.
It's Wednesday. We've talked a lot about gold in the past few weeks. So let's turn to platinum and palladium. Economic indicators coming out of Asia, Europe, even the United States a little bit soft. What's it mean for these two metals?
Well, unfortunately, it's meant that the metal prices have been softer as well. Now, a lot of that was on the back of the fall that we saw in gold, and that permeated to the other precious metals, namely silver, platinum, palladium. But platinum and palladium in particular are more industrial than they are precious, and they tend to be more correlated with global growth. So those will be affected by sentiment, either positively or negatively, according to what the world thinks of growth prospects.
Yeah. So in looking ahead, have these numbers out of Europe and even China the other day, have they worried you on the platinum and palladium side?
I think certainly, poor sentiment in terms of economic growth does translate into softer prices for platinum and palladium, because ultimately the biggest demand source for both metals is automotive catalytic converters. So new car sales, put simply, are very important to both of those markets. China is a huge potential market for particularly gasoline engine vehicles, which benefits palladium more. Europe, more diesel engine vehicles, which benefits platinum. Europe has been very soft, as we know, which has affected platinum prices. But any kind of cooling off in the Chinese auto sales numbers will most likely affect palladium as well.
I wonder, people who might be looking at whether they should, jump into gold or jump into platinum or palladium, do you see the white metals outperforming the yellow metal over the next couple of quarters?
Well, I think the first thing to say is, if you think that, or you're a fundamentally driven investor, that there is absolutely no doubt that the fundamentals for platinum and palladium, either supply and demand characteristics, are more positive than they are for gold and silver. However, the investment thesis for platinum and palladium really is more to do with global growth prospects, auto sales, than it is most other factors. Whereas for gold and arguably silver, it's more macro at the moment, based on dollar strength or weakness, possible reinflation or inflation of the economy, and or potential deflation. So I think from that perspective, if you think that things are going to get better, platinum, palladium, there's very good chance that they could outperform gold and silver. However, if things are on a bit of a slide, then perhaps gold may outperform platinum and palladium. All
right, Will. Well, thanks so much as always. You heard it from Will. Keep an eye on global macroeconomic growth. If you're seeing a little more growth coming out of Europe and Asia, maybe jump into platinum and palladium. But if you continue to think tough times are ahead, central banks continuing to ease, gold still has some appeal. I'm Deaux, The Street.